Hey guys, it's PWG Tech here, back with another video, and today we're going to be going over HTML CSS. So to start off, CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. And as it says here, CSS describes how HTML elements are to be displayed on paper, screen, or in other media. So I'll go into that more in a bit, but first I'm going to just describe two forms of CSS, and that is inline and internal. So first, inline CSS is basically just using the CSS to apply styling to one single HTML element. So as I show you here, the single HTML element we'll use is going to be right here, which is the reflection page. So as you see here, I have H1, which is the heading 1, and the heading title is going to be my reflection. And so all I really had to do here was just do style equals, and the color is red. Now I could change this color to blue, and as you can see, the reflection would change to blue. I could change this to purple, and once again it would change to purple. Now that specifically is just inline. Then the next one that I'd really like to go over is internal CSS. Now internal CSS is a little bit more complicated. Basically, you have to start at the head, so basically right where you'd start editing everything. And what you need to do is before you want to display your text, which is down here, you'd have to add two things: the beginning style and then end style, so that the system knows that you're going to end. So I have it set as body, and body is basically just the background color of everything. So I have the background color set to light gray, but you could also set it to other colors like white here. I'm doing this just so you guys can see it for yourself. So I have that as white. And another thing that you need to know, so for the headings, the inline CSS will override the internal CSS. So I think that's something that's very important to note here. So essentially, all I'd have to do is let me just take this out. I'll just cut that out. And then, as you can see, the heading turned to blue. Now let me try this again. Let's try that as red. And so with my last demonstration, you guys notice that it always changed to the color that I had here on the inline, even though I had this here as well. And so the P also stands for paragraph, which is this right here. And then the paragraph you could also change. Let's change that to pink. So yeah, and these are just the coloring styles of CSS. I'm a beginner, and this took me about 10-15 minutes to figure out, and I'm sure it could probably even take you guys even a lot less time. And this is actually a lot of fun for you to just mess around with and kind of just see different types of things that you could take this, and different type of places that you can go with these elements. CSS is a great way just to design your HTML web pages that you could possibly have, and a great way, just as you notice, change the color. You could change the format. You could change the text style if you want it bold, something along those lines. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to stick to color, just kind of as a fun, easy way to ease you into this whole thing. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for tuning into my video, and I hope this gives you a really helpful, brief understanding of how to style an element using CSS in HTML.